Hi.
Well, I guess we live.
We are.
Hello, YouTube world.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, people? Weezer here.
I got a shirt on.
It's a Friday night. Fishy's got clothes on. It's a good thing.
I have a salad too that I'll probably choke on, but see, got a salad. I didn't have any croutons, so myself, I want something crunchy, so I have Triscuits.
Whatever works, I guess.
It's still a grain and still crunchy.
There you go.
I've done chow mein before.
I see in the chat we've got Giggles FPV is here.
Well, he said BRB, so he might not be here, but he was here.
Yeah.
And we have Sunflower.
Oh, Sunflower's here. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, look, we got Jim.
Jim, good to see you.
What's up, Jim?
Have you ever done chow mein noodles, like dry chow mein noodles? That works really good in salad too. For a crunch. Or you can use romaine, or not romaine, ramen. Sorry. Romaine is a lettuce.
Yeah.
Ramen noodles.
Ramen noodles, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Brian? Howdy, Brian. There's no Brian in here.
He could be lurking. Jim usually comes to our word game night, so that might be why.
Jim. Oh, howdy, Ron. There we go. That's better. Jeez, do you really think I look like Brian? Like, come on. Really?
That's a compliment. I think he's younger than you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
It should be a compliment then, right?
It could be an insult, too. My mistake, Ron. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Jim. It's all good.
It's okay.
Buddy. It's okay. He didn't offend me. Don't worry. I'm not a snowflake like some people.
Some days he is, but not today.
No, some days I am not.
Look, see? Salad.
Salad.
Well, my phone says we're live.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here, Jim. Stick around. Sunflower, what's new with you?
Sorry, brother, my mistake. And he was on the other night. Yeah, I know he was on the other night.
See? Told you.
It's all good, Jim. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we don't want Jim to feel bad now. We want Jim to stay around.
No.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. Well, I was supposed to be getting some rain sometime tonight. It hasn't rained yet. I was thinking of having a fire later, but it seems how there's a threat of rain. I'm not going to have a fire out back. So.
Yeah, I have to work tomorrow and the next day and the next day.
Yeah, my weekend started at 6 o'clock this morning.
Mm-hmm.
My weekend ends at 9:30 Sunday night. Of course, that's when I have to go to work.
Yes. I've had a couple days off of work, but it doesn't really, in a sense, it doesn't feel like I've had off of work because I've been working pretty much nonstop getting the merch stuff ready.
Yeah.
And sent off to Sparky. We're getting our online business rocking and rolling. I do have to tweak the website before I can share that. But I made a bunch of products, I guess, that we're selling. Excuse me. Things like, well, actually, I have a list of things I just sent him. Let me read it off. Dropping things.
Yeah, what's it going to be? It's going to be cups, hats, T-shirts, stickers, mouth pads.
All right, I made a list because when you go and you send something to a different country, I already knew that they're going to know, that they would like to know, specifically what's in the box.
Yeah.
Customs can still tear it open and look around, but they want to know what to expect.
Oh, yeah.
I think they go through probably some kind of scan machine or something, but
Yeah,
some up sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so it's everything from stickers, like here's some that I made for my own channel. Anyways, anything from stickers. I have a couple mouse pads that I did a logo on, shirts, mugs, tumblers, like the things you drink out of, right? Like coffee and tea. All caps. And anyways, I made multiple of those each, and I sent it on its merry way earlier today to Sparky 107. Yes, it's supposed to get there sooner than later. But as you probably know how it goes, you can pay more money and then it gets there when it was going to get there anyways. So I have no control over that, but at least it's all done. I know when I originally had told him that I'm going to get this done finally and send it. I said at the very least, I'm going to send it by Friday. It's Friday. It's on its way. So that's all I can do. Like I say, then I have to work in my other job Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's another reason I wanted to get it done before I'm busy part of the days doing that.
Mm-hmm.
When I have my spare time now, I'm going to work on pricing and photos and descriptions in the website. Whatever else has to be tweaked, and then I'll be sharing that out. And I hope that you guys will go look, and maybe some of you will be interested. It'll be like we're gonna be selling like meet and greet merch on there. I have some of my merch on there, Sparky's, and then of course there's customized options for all of those things too for your own channel. So it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be selling some Toy Man stuff too, right?
I think so.
Oh, there we go.
I got stickers of his too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put these on there too.
There we go.
So it'll be a combo of pre-designed stickers and merch that are available. Like the meet and greet merch will be for a time limit, like what do you call it? Not seasonal. One time only kind of thing. Yeah. Because the meet and greet was Sparky 107 was the end of August. So as soon as I get the website up all the way and running, then it's between now and August, basically, that you can get that. Or maybe a little bit beyond in case somebody missed out, and then that'll kind of taper off because it's not going to be a thing anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So limited, time only.
There we go.
I took lots of pictures of things today too before I sent it off. So I have things I can put on the website. I might post it in a video form or on the community page also. I read this message a while ago, but I see Jim says I'm making him hungry.
No. Well, that's what we do, Jim. We end up with food on here every once in a while and make people hungry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Are you going to speak?
No, I'm just seeing what you're doing.
I was going to share this out to make sure
Okay,
you know
we'll
about it.
share it out.
I'm eating my salad.
Don't let me stop you. Just do what you need to do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's the weekend. It's time to party, have fun, chit chat, hang out. You know. So in about another month, the railroad that I have in storage will be coming out of storage and going into a garage.
I thought you were almost going to say it was going to go somewhere gay.
Over here in Canada, we call it a garage.
That is what it's called, yes.
When you go into the UK, they call it a gay
Yes,
garage.
Jim, go ahead as long as it's a clean one.
No,
Okay, so what do
it's
they call it?
It's called a garage.
Where?
A garage
Where?
in the UK.
Oh. Well, I believe they call apartments lofts, isn't it? Like I'm renting a loft.
Yeah. You all ready for a joke? Sure. Tell you. All right, Jim. Fire away, buddy. Have at her.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what kind of jokes Jim comes up with.
You never know. Might be pretty fishy. Oh, almost lost my cracker. You see that? Whoa.
I have a joke for you. A definition. What's the definition of clown here in Canada?
Of what? Clown?
Definition of clown. The Liberal Party. There we go. Brian's in the house. How you doing, Brian? What's going on?
Oh, it's a flat, not a loft. A flat is what I meant.
Yeah, and they also call it a loft too.
Okay? I thought I heard loft, but maybe I meant flat. Yes, you are right there, Brian. Hi, Brian. Good to see you. Do we have more than one Brian in the house now? Just kidding.
No, just one weird Brian. That's all.
Who says he's weird? The definition of a clown in Canada is called a Ron. He's paying you back now. Did he get your goat?
Definition of Republicans as clown world.
Mm.
There you go. All right, there's Jim's joke is up in front and center.
So a hunter shot some ducks. One of them landed on top of old farmer's barn. Well, the farmer came out and started grabbing a duck laying in his yard. Then the hunter came over and says, "What?" What does he say? I don't know. Duck on it?
Next one.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to guess. And says, "What are you doing?" Well, the hunter said, "This is my duck. I shot it." Farmer says, "No, it's my yard. It's mine." So the farmer says, "Let's do it. Like they did back in the 30s when I was a young boy." He says, "Well, can't kick each other in the private area. Whoever can stand the longest gets to keep the duck." So the old farmer says, "I'll go first." Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's gonna happen? Hold on. So the farmer kicked the guy as hard as he could. The hunter went down on the ground, so much pain he couldn't take it. After a few minutes, the hunter got off the ground and he said, "It's my turn." Then the farmer looked at the guy, He says, "No, don't worry about it. You can keep the duck." Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Thank you for sharing, Jim.
Here we go. Yeah, I had a busy week at work. We were, I was busy last night. What was it? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 trailers I moved last night. And the night before that was only 6, and then all of a sudden, of course, last night of the week, which is Thursday night, which is my Friday night, so it's like, all right, 10 trailers, okay, they're cool. Made the time go by pretty quick. Got me busy.
I suppose I could back up and people can see what I'm wearing. I'm wearing something different today.
Yeah, she's got a shorts video coming up on that outfit too.
Yeah. Well, okay, maybe Brian knows. Brian, I am more newly, in a sense, on Facebook. And I have a question. Can you put copyright music on Facebook? I know you can't really do that on YouTube. You get in trouble. But I'm assuming you get in trouble on Facebook too. Because I'm dancing to obviously a song that I heard on the radio that I played on YouTube. And it's just the perfect song with the way I was dancing and stuff. But I don't want to get in trouble either. Because I thought, hey, maybe I could put it on Facebook. But then I'm like, well, I don't go to like Facebook jail either.
Yeah. Brian's flirting with the nurses.
So I wrote a few more phrases down for next week from the hospital ER.
Yeah.
And flirted with at least 3 nurses. Well, that's Brian. Yeah. Ron, you tell me you do the same thing, so. Don't you?
When did I tell you that?
In the past? No?
No.
No. I didn't mean now. As long as you don't play an entire song on Facebook. Well, maybe I'll send you the clip and you let me know what you think. And then maybe I'll attempt it. I'm not going to do it on YouTube because I know I'll get a strike there. Or not a strike. Copyright claim, I meant. Not a strike. It shouldn't be a strike. It would be a claim.
Right.
It's just the...
Or do like I said, just pick something that's not a copyright music and just dub it over.
Yeah, but it's not the same then. there's like feeling in songs, you know?
I know. We'll ask AI to help you.
Ah, man. So anyway, I figure I could put it on Facebook. I might dub it and like put it on YouTube so people can see me being goofy. But I won't put it with the music because I'm not going to get in trouble on here. And then I could send it, obviously, just privately or something, but that's not the same, obviously, as public. How long is this thing? Okay. I'm just seeing how long the video is because that tells me how long of the song I'm using.
Well, from what I've seen, it's not that long.
36 seconds. So it's under a minute.
Yeah.
36 seconds of this song. The Facebook rules are pretty laxed on copyright stuff. Like, I can't play any of these videos on YouTube where Dee Dee is singing, but Facebook didn't care. Okay. I knew they've got to really strict on a lot of things. I knew that. So, I figured Brian would know because he's kind of on both. Yeah, I kind of go a little crazy dancing, don't I?
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. I'm going to go stand over there so you can see me better. Okay?
Okie dokie.
It looks like a giant pineapple in a sense with weird, well, it wouldn't be the right kind of top, but the bottom makes me think of a pineapple. Because the pattern.
Looks like something with hair growing out of his orifice.
Okay. See? You like that? See, I got my little dance going, huh? Silly me, huh? First time of me wearing this. It's kind of cool, but morbid at the same time of telling people where I got it from. But anyway.
I think when I broke Fishy out of her shell, I created a monster because now she's dancing all over the place.
It's bittersweet to be wearing this.
Which is good to see.
Because this, okay, so basically it's a friend that passed away a few weeks ago. Her husband was just going to start tossing her stuff because he can't use it. And so he had me go through the closet to see if there's anything I could use. So that's why I say it's kind of bittersweet to be wearing it because this means she's not here and she can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
But then I can think of her every time I wear it. So, yay. I had no idea she had similar taste as me because she was not feeling very good for the last handful of years and she didn't really wear any of this stuff anymore. So when I was in the closet, I was like, holy cow, I had no idea that I would actually enjoy what I saw. Because when he told me, I was like, okay, I'll look, but I really didn't think I'd find anything. But, I thought I'd look. And then it was kind of fun because I got like a whole basket of stuff. It's like going shopping for free. And then I can, wear it like I wore this today.
Mm-hmm.
And you can decide if you like it or not. Like, you think you like it, you put it on once, but if you actually wear it for the whole day, then you know if you actually like it or if something kind of is just bothersome about it. But this is just fun. See? I could go up.
Never mind. What did I say?
I don't remember.
Don't do it.
Oh, that, yeah. Don't do it. I put a new video up, by the way. My strawberry plants are making strawberries.
There you go. Yeah, my tomato plants are making tomatoes finally, and I got some. Actually, I got some peppers that are starting to form now. Green peppers. My green onions are getting tall. They're growing. So
Ron tells me my strawberries look weird and they're underdeveloped. And I told you they're not store-bought strawberries where they only pick the perfect looking ones. You got to go by taste. They taste wonderful. They taste much better than store-bought strawberry. Strawberries do not always look the same when they're grown, just so you know. I'm a farmer girl. I know. They come in all shapes and sizes.
yeah, so do cucumbers and pickles.
Mm-hmm. Stella looks pretty, says Jim. No comment?
Of course, you look pretty.
Oh. Look. Almost getting down there.
Yeah, she's eating rabbit food.
I keep debating about getting a... Well, can't debate right now. Because it'll be a little tight, I guess. But I would like to get a propane tank for our grill.
Well, you got money. Go get one. Go to a place where they do the exchange tank and buy a full one from them. And then when you take that one back, it'll be cheaper because you're exchanging that empty for the full one. And you just keep doing that.
Well, the one store, basically the store that even I work at, but this was a different store, similar. I saw it's like 60 something, I believe, for a new tank. I think the exchange is like 20 something. Maybe.
Yeah.
The initial cost is what's a little bit like, ooh, do I want to pay that? I should, though, because I have a grill right there. And I don't have a roommate over my shoulder. So I could actually enjoy doing it right now.
See, I have 3 propane tanks. And when the propane tank comes due, where it comes to the point where they're not going to be able to fill it up because they only last for so long, I'll take that tank and exchange it, do the exchange tank thing. I got a tank for a while. It's only costing me $25 per tank to fill a tank up. So. Which reminds me, I got to go and get another tank filled up tomorrow.
I must be behind here or something. Oh. There's usually a little delay on Restream, but if you think you're really behind, Jim, you can always go out and come back or refresh the page.
Yeah.
That can happen. It happens to me and Ron and others. Yeah. Somehow it goes even more of a delay. Or I think, can't you just push the live button? Isn't there like a live at the bottom of the screen somewhere where it says live and you push that and it puts you right back?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there is.
Yeah. I think I learned that from you. I don't think I knew that originally.
Yeah.
Actually, I know I didn't know that originally.
All right. I'm going outside.
But there's always going to be at least a little delay, even at that.
I got my phone, so I won't activate it until I'm outside.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, try that, Jim. We'll still be here. Let me see. What was I doing here? Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. I don't think you have any volume, though. Now maybe you do.
Good volume. Volume now?
Yeah, what happened the first time?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
There, turn it that way. There we go. I should put the attachment onto my tripod, and that way I can set it on top of the barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
You can see I got my Guinness t-shirt on.
I guess so.
So
Oh, wow. Brian says down here, if you go to most hardware stores, they'll fill it for about $12.
yeah.
All right, he's back here. Okay.
Well, it used to be $20 here. I can remember when it was $14. Then it went up to 20. Now it's at 25.
Yeah.
But propane lasts a long time anyway, so. Depending how much you use your Q and what and how high the temperature you got, how many burns you got. So I got 6 burners on mine. So I fire them all up and then figure out, okay, this is how much I'm going to cook. So I basically shut 3 burners off and keep the other 3 burners going. But I'll cook on one side of the barbecue one time, and then I'll switch to the other side because you don't want to keep cooking on the same side. It makes it hotter one side than the other. So you just want to kind of even it out and move it backwards and frontwards and rotate the grills and
Right.
clean the grills. So I rotate the grills. I don't use a wire brush when I clean my grill. I use a wooden scraper. That way it doesn't take the coating off the grills. As everybody said, when you use a wire brush to clean the grill, you're taking the coating off. The next thing you know, you have a couple of damp days, and you go to open up and you see all this rust sitting on the grill, and it's just like, mm-mm.
Yeah, you used to do the metal, though.
I used to, and then I've kind of learned, okay, that's not a good idea to do. So I use a wooden scraper that just basically is just scraping the excess grease or barbecue sauce off, and it doesn't do anything to the coating on the grill. And the grill I can either use propane or natural gas. So if I had a natural gas line, I'd hook it up to natural gas. I wouldn't have to worry about going to the gas station and getting propane, right? So,
Maybe for other places here.
So it's a combo. And then I got my
my burner on the side for searing steak or whatnot. Yeah, I've had that thing for 2 years now.
Ron, you mentioned propane tanks. Do you know how to check level of propane in tank before you take it for a refill?
Yeah, open the tank up and make sure it's empty.
Newer grills have a gauge that shows how heavy or light it is, and that helps you determine too.
Yeah, I have a gauge on.
Grill, you just use it till it doesn't work anymore, I guess.
Yeah, when the flame goes out, you know the tank's empty. But yeah, I have a gauge on mine. It's
Grill.
it's a weight. So once as the barbecue tank gets lighter, the gauge starts to move. It tells me how much I have. Yeah, I've had that barbecue 2 years and everything is going great. So, and bought that from Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. I was with you.
Yeah, and it's American made, by the way.
Oh.
Next Grill, that's called. I think the only products we buy from China is in the model railroad business or in the 3D printing business. We buy 3D printers.
Oh yeah.
We don't buy any food from China. I see that in the grocery store a lot. And yeah, no. I don't buy nothing from Mexico that's in the grocery store either.
No?
No.
No.
If it's from Canada, I'll buy it. If it's from the U.S., I'll buy it. But anywhere else, nope. Ain't buying it. Sorry.
Are you stubborn?
Huh?
Are you stubborn? Stubborn.
Yes, I'm stubborn.
I need an ice cream scoop.
I'll go buy one. They're cheap. Not that much. A couple of dollars. Okay, I'm dropping out of here and going back downstairs.
Are you? I guess I gotta go back then.
Like I said, I never let my tank run out because I can be cooking. I don't want to.
Oh, Brian's leaving.
Well, that's why I have spare tanks. I have 3 tanks, and I keep them all full. So when one tank runs out, I can switch it over very quickly and continue on cooking. And then when I'm down to my last tank, then I'll take the other 2 tanks, take them in and get them filled up, and I'm back up to my 3 tanks again.
Let me say bye to Brian. He says I'm in more pain from them manipulating my leg on the X-ray table, so I think I'm going to lay down now. Much love, everyone.
All right, Brian, take it easy, man. Take care of your leg. Stop kicking the cat.
Let's see. I think he's in the hospital, right? Brian, are you in the hospital then, if you're still here? Or is he back in the van? I don't know. And I think Jim was asking because he said, since you have a gauge, then this won't help you. I don't have a gauge though. But if you don't have a gauge, put warm water over the propane tank where it's cold is where the level is at. I did not know that.
Mhm.
But like I said, I never let my tank run out because I can be cooking and I don't want to wreck the food. Yeah. I can use that info because I don't have the fancy dancy. He got himself a fancy grill. I got the basics, but that's all I need for now. And you
Well,
go
well, you're a beginner, so it's a beginner's grill.
so you hear thumping.
And you hear something, yeah, it's the neighbors upstairs. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Landlord upstairs. I should say the neighbors. The landlord upstairs. I'm not sure what they're doing up there.
Is that you?
Maybe they're doing some aerobics. I don't know.
Oh.
Jumping up and down. I don't know. There's a lot of thumping going up there.
I didn't know if it was you or here.
Not me. I'm in the basement.
No, I mean here. Me. I thought maybe there's something here.
Oh, no.
That's what I meant.
I don't know. Not unless they're up there dancing. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Doesn't happen all the time. Just every once in a while. And it's always on the weekends. So I don't know. I don't know what they're celebrating, but I don't know. Now what are you doing?
Getting ice cream.
Oh, you getting ice cream. Oh, okay.
Remember I was just talking about an ice cream scoop?
Yeah, ice cream, you scream. We all want ice cream.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. I was watching the YouTube side. When you walked away to go out that door where you went, all of a sudden you stopped, you froze. And
Oh,
then
did
when
I?
you came on, you vanished just like you just disappeared. Poof, magic.
Okay. He's in the hospital parking lot. Okay. Well, then you're close to when they want you again, I guess.
There we go.
What is that noise?
What noise?
I'm going to mute you for a second. I want to see if it's me on my end or your end. Okay? How do I mute you? I don't know how to mute you. Did you just mute? Okay, now unmute. Oh, yeah. Okay, it is on your end. Okay.
I told you it's the landlords upstairs romping, thumping on the. See, I don't know. Either they're exercising or dancing around doing something. I don't know what the hell they're doing up there.
No big deal.
Ask them. I'm going to have to ask them. I said, I'm going to tell them. At 10:18, I heard all this thumping and everything going on up there at 10 o'clock at night. What's going on? What are you guys doing up there?
Sunflower's back. She was like here a long time ago.
Yeah.
But she didn't say anything, right?
Yep. She was here, and then she left. Now she's back.
On a reading binge. That's what it is.
Oh, and she's being a bookworm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Ron's favorite activity. Right?
Signed up for my work's staff reading program. Oh, okay.
Okay, Jim has something. I'll come back in a little bit. Daughter just called. She's out of state. I'll try to come back in a little while. You do what you need to do, Jim.
All right.
Hearing me say that?
Yep.
Yep.
That's cool.
Oh, I thought you were saying hi to you as Brian, too. Brian's in the chat. Oh, that would have been funny.
Uh-huh. My oh my. Yeah, so in August, Patricia will be flying into Toronto Pearson International Airport. I'll have to go pick her up.
Yeah, we're going to get the tickets tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, we talked about that.
Yeah.
The money's established. Now it's ticket time.
Yeah.
There we go. Somebody else know. Oops. I live streaming when you, Ron, by the way. I didn't type that quite right. I live streaming with Ron, by the way. That's better. Yeah. Autocorrect stuff, I guess. I was messaging Nora just in case he's home and not too busy doing whatever Nora does.
Yeah, you don't come by much anymore, so you know.
I do know he works more nowadays too. And he lives in different spots. And anyway. Or spot. I guess it's not literally plural. Yeah. Uncle Brian is gonna go relax.
Yeah, it's got to go relax. He's got to rest his leg because he was flirting with 3 nurses. No one.
That's why he has to rest his leg.
That's why he's got a sore leg.
No. Mm-hmm.
His other leg is not used to being that like that, so I don't know.
Well, I don't know what it did when he flirted, but I don't think that's what he's talking about. I hope you're not jealous that he was flirting with nurses, though.
Hell no.
No?
You're a nurse. I'll flirt with you.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually, you're actually an EMT, so yeah.
EMT, paramedic.
Yeah.
Fuck. No spoon. That's a little guy on it, see?
It's an ice cream cone.
Mm-hmm. Got that at the ice cream stand. And then such a nice little spoon, I kept it. Then when all the metal spoons are gone, still have this.
Put the end of that cone, the end of that spoon back up again where the ice cream is. It looks like something else.
Okay.
Yeah, so it looks like you put all your fingers down and go like that. You look at it closely. What does that resemble?
I don't know.
So you're like,
Too bright or something.
just look at it and think of a human hand and think of all the knuckles and that one little pinky sticking up. You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, we're live for almost an hour already. Two of them had me get naked.
Yeah, wishful thinking, Brian.
But they did find out I fractured my hip again and tore some muscle tissue in my thigh. He meant because they had to look at it, honey. Not for what weird reasons you're thinking.
I had to look at it. What, with a magnifying glass? Oh, there it is.
Is that a
Uh,
Menchie spoon? Menchie.
it's an ice cream spoon that's supposed to have an ice cream with a middle finger. There you go.
That's what you think, because you have a dirty mind.
Lovely Lisa Warrior, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, Lisa. Well, Brian must be excited then if two of them had him get naked. But yeah.
Well, I mean, Brian's Day.
Well, I suppose they have you usually put one of those gown things on and all that, right?
Yeah, I hate those damn stupid.
They don't even make any sense because it's like backwards and buttons that don't even really work, and your butt's like
Yeah,
there.
I know.
I don't understand. You'd think they'd have a better idea.
Munchies is a frozen yogurt store here. Oh, okay.
Oh, see, she spelled it Menchie. Munchie.
Munchie, or I call it Munchie. So
No, I think it was a typo. Menchie spoon? I think she meant Munchie.
they have cool little spoons like that. Okay.
Yeah, there's a local ice cream shop, and they every once in a while they'll have these. Not always. They have those and some just regular. Well, I show you. So they have this green one, but then there's other ones too. There's just one other one right now.
When you get back, Lisa would like you to hold up that spoon again.
Who?
Lisa.
Oh. See, they had like these too, just regular ones, but they're heavy duty. So they're almost like the durability of like a teaspoon, tablespoons, measuring spoons. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. It's supposed to be Menchie, actually. It auto-corrected. Oh, okay.
There you go.
So it's supposed to be Menchie.
Oh, you're covering it too much. honey.
Oh, my. Shush.
Sorry. There you go.
Trying to get it to focus. But You're gonna say naughty words if I try to.
I haven't said no naughty words.
Okay. There. All right. Yeah, like this purple one. It's just, that's it, you know. The last time I was there, they gave us these like cheap, flimsy plastic things, so I didn't keep those. Well, yeah, they're cute. They're durable. I mean, you might as well get your money's worth out of them, right? And then truly, on busy days when the other limited spoons aren't washed, now there's more spoons. And it didn't cost me anything extra because I was going to eat the ice cream anyway. Nope. They just covered me up with a sheet. They told me I could keep my underwear on. I said, boy, you're assuming a lot. Oh my gosh. He's so hopeful.
No, it's called wishful thinking.
Same thing. Hopeful, wishful thinking, both are the same. Just like you, right?
What do you mean, like me?
Wishful thinking?
There's no such thing as wishful thinking. When you and I are together, I know it's going to happen.
Oh. Another thing I do is at the place where I work at the moment, I can get my meal half off if I decide to buy lunch or supper or snack or whatever when I'm there working. And there's been a lot of times lately that I've been getting yogurt, if I can speak, parfaits. I enjoy them, and they come in this nice little container, which I guess I could get off this chair and go show you that next. But I keep the container, and then I repurpose it. I reuse it. I fill it up with my own yogurt and granola and dried fruits, and then I repurpose it, basically.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Because I don't have a container that will like have the yogurt and then keep the dry stuff away from the yogurt. So it's like, it's half off. So I get it like for $1, I don't know, $1.35 or something. So it's normally $2, whatever that would be, closer to $3. Anyway, look at this. I had to get more vinyl the other day.
Yeah.
I thought I had white permanent vinyl, but it was white iron-on to put on the mug. Well, while it was there, I got this also. I really like this color blue. My mom really likes this color of blue, so I grabbed it thinking I might do something with that. It's they call it a dark teal, I guess.
Am I going to have to start 3D printing some vinyl roll holders off for you?
Yeah, because right now they're all just kind of around.
Yeah. You know the ones I'm talking about, how I showed you.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, see, I run on caffeine and chores. But see, you can put stuff on cups. See? Yeah. So yeah, there's my website will be popping up very soon. A couple more details to do. Look at that. I did so many stickers and like I say, I think I told you when I did the computer mouse pads and I did the heat press, I was like, oh, that was a mistake. I kind of almost had a headache. It's like I'd probably poison myself with hot rubber fumes or something. If I do more of those and people actually order them, I'm thinking I'm going to take the heat press outside on a nice day and I'll press it out there. That's what I'll do. Oh, great. Here's Brian talking more. Then the one nurse, when she had laid me on my side, oh, he said laid, that my brain went somewhere else. On on the x-ray table, told me something was obscuring most of my thigh. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, you see what I was thinking, right? When the one nurse, when she laid, okay, then my mind's like, oh, all right.
Ryan wishes he can get laid by a nurse, but there's not enough there to get laid by.
Well, and how would you know? Have you seen it?
Well, look at him.
Well, that doesn't mean that that's shriveled up too.
It's probably about that big.
Oh my gosh. Usually people tease they're talking about their own.
I'm not talking about my own. I already know what it how big mine is.
Well, it's not this, let's just say.
And you know too, so there you go.
It's not this. Well, at least I'm safe. I don't have to worry about anything thrown up on me when I'm virtual. Anyway. All right, so.
It's okay. I'll mail the spit to you.
That is just so gross. Some things that happen in humans.
There we go.
Anyways, look at that. These will be for sale very soon. So if you like what you see, yeah. If you fishy stickers, look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
And actually, that sticker does look good. I like it.
Yeah, so it got a little bit of extra refining to make it a little extra defined, I guess, right? Yeah. And then, of course, we have the RWC Toy Man stickers.
Mm-hmm. K-Dog's in the house.
Oh, hi there, K-Dog.
How you doing, buddy?
And I had like a million Sparky stickers here, but I sent them all to Sparky. Okay, I'm gonna say hi to K-Dog. Yes, it's good to see you here. Sunflowers, wondering about Mikey. Mikey is still around. Just so you all know, I just recently talked to him. He called me. He did say that he wanted me to let everybody know. So thanks for the reminder, Sunflower, about asking. So it made me think to say this. He wants to say hi to everybody. He misses everyone. He's doing well. He's enjoying life. He's in a better place than he was before. I don't believe we'll probably see him on, I was going to say Facebook, YouTube anymore. Just because he's not with his original computer maybe is why, and maybe he doesn't know how to log in. From what I understand, he does have a laptop. He does have internet. Sounds like he's got 1 or 2 roommates with him that are good roommates for him where he's living. And he uses the internet, but like to watch like movies and things. and he does get out and about, goes for little walks. And anyways, I feel very, would the word privileged be right, or just honored? Maybe honored would be better, that I got to talk to him, and that he's, he gave me his phone number, and vice versa. So it's nice to be able to connect, because I was getting a little worried about him. I didn't hear anything from him at all, but I do hear from him from time to time. He's doing well, and he's hoping that at some point that I and or Ron, or people he knows, might be able to go visit him, because that'd be kind of cool, kind of thing. So there you go, Sunflower. You would be amazed how many nurses I have dated. Not in the last 3 or 4 years, but in my past. I just know you've been with a lot of women. I thought Ron was with a lot of women, but I think you succeed him. Succeed him? No, that's not right. Surpass him? By many. Is that what it's surpass? I don't know. I can't think of the word.
I don't know. I had a lot of women in my life.
Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe you have more. I don't know. As long as, if I am in your life, as long as you don't continue, then we're okay.
Well, when I was 16, I was all over the place.
She walked into me taking a pee and thought I was plunging the toilet. What? I did not walk into... Are you talking like maybe when we came to visit you? I don't even remember any of this. Is he pulling my leg?
Yeah, when the hell did that happen? She didn't. She would have told me about that.
Yeah, I would have, and I would have remembered. Be like, oops.
Must be one of his fantasy dreams that he's having.
I'm sitting in my camper at the RV park at Blackhorn in Sulphur at the lake, fishing and camping. I'm having a blast. I want to go camping.
Oh, have you caught any fish yet? I don't know. What's he fishing for? You fishing for bass, perch, pickerel, sunfish, crappie, suckers?
Yeah, I guess Ron, not Ron, you're here. I guess Nora's too busy for us. Yeah. He says Fridays and Saturdays he's usually too busy. So that's a good thing though. Keeps him on his toes.
All right, well, forget Laura.
What?
I said we'll forget Nora, the Laura.
Oh, yeah, we'll ignore Nora. Anybody here in the chat, are you looking for stickers? I know it would depend on pricing and all of that. But just know that it's right around the corner. I finally got the shipment to Sparky because he wants to have merch on his end before we officially launch it. And I do have to finish the website.
If you want custom-made stickers, here's the person to design it right here. She is an artist.
Or if you already have a design, and maybe it doesn't even need to be tweaked at all, but you just need it printed, you'd be supporting basically a very small business, right? A family-owned business by me and Dave right now.
An American made, by the way, too.
And Fishy touched it.
Made in America.
Yes, made by a fish. Can't say that every day.
4 cats, 5 carp, 13 bluegill, 3 perch.
I say crappie, not whatever. I don't know what you said.
That's
4 cats.
Crappie.
You didn't say.
Oh. Yeah, catfish, crappie, bluegill, perch. Having a fish fry. So, well, there you go.
I wanna travel. One
thing about catching crappie, basically you just lop off the head and gut them and fry them up. You don't fillet them.
Wonder who
Because
figured
there's
this
not
out.
much,
How you
there's
can
not
eat.
much there to fillet.
Who figured out like what you can and can't eat and how to eat it? I mean, did they just like, oh, geez, look, we don't have to eat? Yeah.
Well, I'm not into catfish myself. I tried it, but it's just not for me. I wouldn't recommend eating carp or suckers, which is a bottom feeders, because they have the mercury content in them is too high.
Yeah. Brian, that's funny.
So
He says it doesn't matter if it's true. It's freaking funny. That is funny. Brian on this long fishy tails, huh?
okay, dog, don't eat Ron's fishy.
I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't mind. I need some eating out something. Just kidding. Somebody needs to. All right, I'm digging myself a hole. I'm being funny.
You're digging yourself a big freaking hole.
Fishy needs attention.
Fishy needs eating out, and I need somebody sucking on my worm.
That's gross.
That hasn't happened yet. What's the problem?
That's gross.
It's not gross. I'll clean it.
You what?
I said I'll clean it.
That's gross. It's gonna throw up on me.
It's not going to throw up on you. I'll let you know when.
No. Oklahoma Sulphur. Look it up. It's a national park. Oh, that's really cool. Huh. K-Dog, I just got back from a week-long solo camp trip at a horse camp.
We'll have to keep that in mind. We'll have to pay a visit to Oklahoma.
So it's Oklahoma Sulphur, right? I'll look it up. Oh.
So
Oh, wow. That is nice looking.
yeah, it's probably great fishing too.
Lots of water.
We got a lot of fish.
Huh.
I like going up to northern Ontario and do some fishing to get up there and get some really nice
How am I not? I thought I would have been subscribed
muskie
to
and
K-Dog.
pike.
Wasn't I subscribed to K-Dog? Sounds like I should have been.
Muskie is it's a good fighting fish. It's big.
Well, I am now. I'm now a part of the clan there, K-Dog, just so you know. I'm going to save one of the videos so I can watch it. And I would like people to go and check you out. Check your channel out. All right. All right, everyone. You can do it. If you want to go quick over there now and look, or I know if you right click on the link I just put, it says open link in new tab, and you can just click that and it'll open a new window so you don't forget. So, oh wow, I used to live in Evansville, Indiana for 39 years. Sunflower says that she collects stickers. Well, once they're on the market, you can collect them.
And she was also asking, who is Dave?
Who's asking?
Sunflower.
Oh, Sunflower?
Yeah.
Sunflower. Dave is Sparky 107107 from Canada.
Yeah.
Him and I are together on this business. He knew, okay, anytime you start a business, it's going to cost money. And he knew I didn't have that. But he's trying to help me establish a business that's an online business that I can do here at home, which is much better for me in life.
Yeah.
I can function better on that than the robot go to work and expect to do a million things that I can't keep up on.
Well, just like when Fishy is doing the t-shirts, the heat press that she has, I'm the one who bought that heat press.
Yeah, that was already contributed by Ron. Him and I split it, I think, in the past. We both did 50-50 on it, if I remember.
Yeah.
So it's both ours. I mean, anything that we get now is ours.
Yeah.
But anyway, but in regards to, so we already had that, which is great for the t-shirt, and that made Sparky very excited.
We were never talking about Fishy's hole, Brian, so I don't know where you're going with that.
Chat.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, he ran away.
Yeah, but he waved. We see him.
No, I just wanted to make sure he knew that we were live. That's all. He's been on here before. So.
There.
Oh, you did, huh?
I'll
You
tell
got
you.
mama's notification. Papa's. Somebody's. Just kidding.
Alrighty then.
Can we stop talking about...
I'm gonna go make food. Actually, I'm gonna keep it. Just
What are you doing?
making food.
Oh,
You ate the chicken earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, was it good?
Yeah.
That's the first you tasted it, right?
Trouble just entered the chat. Sparky 107 107's here.
Who was that? Oh, come back. Come and wave. Now Sparky's like, who was that?
Who's who?
You. Just come back and wave. Sparky, it's this young dude that lives with me. It's my oldest. Some people know
Here.
he lives here.
Drops Homestead, how you doing? Good to see you.
Hi there, Drops Homestead.
Yeah, I'm going outside, but I'm not taking my phone this time. I'll be back. So Fishing, hold down the forks.
You're gonna
behave
be
yourself.
in and out real quick. Huh?
No SEX talk.
Yeah, no, that's you.
No, that's Brian.
That's Brian. Okay.
Yeah. Nice hat.
Yeah, what does it say?
It's the one Olivia got me.
Is it
It's just a
Carhartt? Carhartt.
Oh,
It's a good hat.
All right. Okay, cool.
The Greek cloud.
I bought a former church turned into a... Oh, wow. What?
All right, I'll be back.
I bought a former church, turned it into an 8-bedroom house, turned it into a bed and breakfast. That is really cool. Do you still have it? Sparky, he just ran away, so you didn't see your comment yet. From what I know, last I heard, he is still coming over there. He wants to play with his trains on your track since he can't do it at his place. Oh, are we going to be able to do any of that when I come visit in August? I'll be there for 2 weeks if everything works out right. I actually still got to purchase the tickets. Going to do that tomorrow after work. So if everything lines up correctly, I will be getting a going to Canada ticket on the 17th and then coming back to the States ticket on, is it the 31st? I think there's 31 days in August. Yep, I'm on vacation for the summer with my best friend's kids. Yes? Okay, cool, Sparky. To do an online business, you need a niche market that is in demand. Well, the online business is for custom stickers and shirts and such. So let's say Drops Homestead. Let's say you want a ball cap with something on it. You want t-shirts. You want stickers. Stickers is usually a pretty big thing on YouTube. People like stickers. So it's going to be one of those stores with actual already things on it. Like we have the meet and greet coming up here the end of August. I believe I should know this by now, right? August 22nd through the 24th is the meet and greet with Sparky 107 in Canada. Here shortly on the website that you will be seeing shortly. That will have specific things on there too for merch that already has like the meet and greet on it. Already, I'll put fishy stickers on there, Sparky stickers on there, whatever, but then you'll have the ability to make your own too, where you can put your own customized logo on it and I can print it, or I can customize the graphics and wording for you, and then I can print it. I have other people that work for me at this time. What does that mean? Are you saying that somebody else is working your... Somebody else is working the bed and breakfast? I have 18 spots left for the dining car. So if you have friends to join us, they better do it soon. Yes, it's going fast. I know that Ron already has paid and got spots for himself and I. So that's why hopefully the airplane, all that works out, because now I got to get there. I will try to attend, but it's going to depend on how much I spend on going to see Bob and some people on the way. This makes sense. And I can hear that Ron is stomping back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Well, right when you left, Ron was asking, Sparky, I'm getting tired. Sparky was asking, Ron, are you still coming over tomorrow?
Yes, I'm still coming over tomorrow. It'll be in the afternoon. I'll call you in the morning.
Geez, I wish I could be an employee at the bed and breakfast. That'd be kind of a cool job, I think.
Yeah.
Where's your bed and breakfast? Okay, dog. I mean, you're probably set. You got who you want, but I'm just curious. I'm always looking for different opportunities. Yeah, because Ron told me, and you have a video out that shows that we have spots on there too.
Yeah. Yeah, we got our spots secured. I'm gonna go for a ride on a choo-choo train. Have dinner.
Yeah. Oh, really? That's what you're having for supper?
No. It's just what I paused to snack on.
He's eating my cookie dough. Oh, speaking of cookie dough, a friend of mine wanted me to make her 24 cookies so she could share those at an open house of a store that her husband opened here. So my question is to Ron or others here in the chat, how much do you think 24 cookies, homemade, fresh, wonderful, tasty cookies of chocolate chip and Heath bar piece kind of cookies, would I charge? Like, how much should I be charging for 24 cookies? She wants to pay me. She's wondering how much she owes. And I'm never really good at that kind of stuff.
No, you have to figure out how much material you're going to use.
Well, I already did it. Like, I gave her the cookies today. And so she said, let me know what I owe you, and I will pay you back. So,
how much labor went into it, the cooking time?
Well, I know this. The Heath bar pieces, I mean, I used like a cup of that. So it's be like a third of a bag, maybe half a bag of that. And then it was a double recipe. So it almost used like a whole bag of chocolate chips. And just buying the Heath bar pieces and the chocolate chips cost me like $7, I think, or so.
$1 a cookie.
So $24. I don't know. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. K Dog in Oklahoma. So I guess I'd have to move to Oklahoma to work at the bed and breakfast, huh?
Yeah. How do you pronounce that? Is that Kiwana?
Let me
Oklahoma?
see. Kanawa?
I got one.
Konawa? Double what you spent.
Kananawa. How?
Well, okay. So what is in cookies that are, like butter? That's kind of expensive. I use 2 sticks of butter. That's
Brian
half.
says double what you spent.
Well, 2 sticks of butter. I think butter is around like $4 now.
Do you want these? Do you want
Here,
these?
I'll scribble down some price stuff here because I used more of the chocolate chips than I did of the Heath bar. I think chocolate chips are around $4 for the bag. Yeah, I think it was 4 for the chocolate chips and like 3 for the pieces. So it might have been like, I don't know, I'll just say $4 or $5. I don't know, somewhere in there. It wasn't. I wouldn't say all 7 because I didn't use all the Heath piece. So maybe $5-ish. The butter is around 4, so I'll say 2 because I used half. That's already at $7. I used like almost 4 cups of flour, I think. I'm trying to think what a bag of flour costs because I already had the bag of flour. What's a bag of flour? $5 something? How much is a bag of flour? I don't know. I'll say like $2 on that because it's not the whole bag. So that's 7, 8, 9. Oh, yes, because butter and the chocolate chips. So I mean, at the minimum, $10 at least, or probably more than that. Probably 2 on the cheap side, huh? The biggest factors is the chocolate chips and the butter and the flour that mostly makes up cookies. I mean, when it comes to vanilla extract, I mean, that adds up, I suppose, too. It's like, it would have been like 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract because it was a double recipe. If it cost you $20, charge $40. Well, I'm thinking it costs you around $10, so.
Sparky's in Canadian prices because over here things are real expensive here in Canada, as you know, thanks to the Liberal government. Anyways,
When I go there, everything's expensive, and I come back here and it's like, wow, everything's so cheap. Like you go there and we go and get groceries, it's like $300 or $400 for what you come back here and it's like $150, $200 or something. It's
yeah.
Oh, I have to read this. I saw it and then we got talking about cookies, but look at this. I have a YouTuber themed room for YouTubers to stay at 50% off every day you stay. We provide transportation too. Now we have to go. Do you talk about it on your channel?
Let me guess. He has a short bus.
See, I need to find something like that, like, helping run like a bed and breakfast. Or I was talking to my sister today, and she said that like she's considering of working at a coffee shop, and she said this one lady doesn't actually work at the coffee shop. She just bakes all the bakery stuff. She gets there at like 3 a.m, and she like makes all the like baked goods for that day, or for a couple days or something.
Just charge her $20 and be done with it.
I'm not gonna charge her more than that. Yeah, I can just say, hey, I'm thinking this. What do you think? Because it's not like I said, oh, this is what's gonna cost. Now, I mean, I don't want to be like, oh, geez, if I knew it was that much, I wouldn't have bought it. But I think, I don't know. I wouldn't, $15, $20 somewhere in there. It was 2 dozen cookies. And I used 2 sticks of butter. That's already getting expensive. Speaking of butter, I gotta get more butter now.
Every time I go to the grocery store, I buy butter. I have two bricks in the freezer, and Every time I take a brick out, I'll go buy a brick.
Well, I had like 2 bricks or 1.5. Well, then I made cookies and some other things lately. I did a double batch today, so.
I mean, you see, you guys don't sell bricks like we do.
No, we have sticks.
Yeah, it's all in sticks.
See, when there's a recipe here and you don't want the sticks, you just want a brick of butter. I remember my mom and we would look for it, and it's hard to find. Here, we have the nice little measured sticks. You guys are weird, and you just, well, I suppose it's less waste. Is that why? Is it because of the plastic?
Weird. No, it's not weird. We've always sold butter and bricks.
Is she giving them away or selling them? The cookies, I'm selling them. Yeah. My friend, like, she didn't pay me yet, but she will. She just wants to know how much to pay. And I was in a hurry today. So it's like, okay, I'll get back to you. Because she's very good about paying me back. I'm not concerned. Most people, you want them to pay first, right? She's different. Anyway.
Wow, look who just showed up. We haven't seen this guy in a long time. Chilling and grilling with Mojo.
Who's watching now?
Hey. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you.
Okay, wait, I missed something. Okay, Brian says, I just bought 6 oatmeal and raisin cookies from Walmart, and it was $7. Oh.
Oh, geez, now we got goddamn bacons in the house.
Everybody's coming in now, huh?
All right, there we go. Party's on. It's good to see you, Mojo, and Bacon. What's going on, buddy? You guys?
All right, so just responding to a message. So if I'm thinking right, if it's $7 for 6 cookies, well, 7 times 4, because there's 4. No, wait. Yeah, 4 sets of 6 in 2 dozen cookies, right? That's like $28. Okay. A YouTuber themed room. I think that is a plot of the sequel of Cabin in the Woods.
Mm.
Cookies. Yeah, it's good to see you too. Where have you been?
Well, he's been busy with life. What do you think? Of course, I haven't got no.
Hey, we have more people here now. I got to go waltz again now, right?
You got to go what?
I got to get my count up, right? I got to. Just kidding. No, I'm not going to.
What are you going to do? You're going to go back out there and dance around?
Maybe. Ron, you are spending the night? Have to know. I need to go to the pop store and train show in Ancaster on Sunday. So he's wondering if he has to have the hassle of you staying overnight or if you're going to be a good boy and go home on Saturday. Just know he's got to go somewhere Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, okay. What time?
Are you staying overnight or are you coming back
Well, I
home?
wonder what time he's got to leave Sunday morning. I'll tell you.
No, he is planning to stay overnight. He's going to get drunker than a dog. And then
No, I ain't. I'm not planning on doing that either.
He's addicted to that stuff. It's annoying.
I'm just gonna bring a whole box of locomotives up and run them all.
I thought you guys say a whole box of beer. See?
Look at Fishy. Fishy's looking good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes, dancing away. All right. There you go. 9. Oh, no, I won't be staying the night then. There you go.
What now?
I'm just going to go for 2 or 3 hours up there and then head home.
What, 9 is too early for you?
Well, I wasn't planning on staying overnight anyways.
Yeah, you were. You were
No,
debating it.
I wasn't.
Mm.
No.
You can do what you want, but Yeah. Just you'd probably feel more free if you weren't so.
No, I'll probably be at Sparky's around in between 12, 1 o'clock in the afternoon and stay until about 3 or 4 and then head home.
And then it sounds like when I come up, we can play around on his tracks at times too. He better bring his own beer. I don't have any.
Well, I won't be bringing any beer.
He'll just drink all your pop,
Yeah.
all your soda pop. I was not expecting Zumba routines tonight, but I'm here for it. Hey, would anybody like to have some fun? Just like, I don't know what I could charge like $5 a month, and you come and we like have private fishy dances around, and you get to be entertained or something.
As long as it doesn't involve a brass pole.
Oh, I got a pole. Hold on.
Oh, geez.
Hold on.
She's going to bring out her broom.
You know it.
Yeah, I told you she's going to bring out the broom. What a witch.
Wait, it's like it's really long. Yes, I got my pole. I'm dancing with my pole.
Well, at least it keeps you in practice.
I guess.
And you can play with my pole.
No, your pole is interesting.
Yeah, it's a lot thicker than that one.
What's in there? I don't know why that's inside there for. It extends. I don't know why it's inside though. That doesn't make sense. It fell apart. I don't know.
I was not expecting, yeah.
I already read that like 5 minutes ago. Are you just seeing that now?
No, I'm just reading it again.
Uh-huh.
I dropped some sets going LOL.
Harvey. What? Harvey Danger is conflicted by this message. I got my bottle. I'll give her $5 to ride the broom.
Well, you're cheap. I was thinking more or less like $50.
$50? I'm not worth that.
Huh?
Never mind my wrapped humor. Just think of all the fun we could have, huh? You never know what fun we could do in private.
I already know.
I mean, for sessions for the folks in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Ron won't always be there. I'm not saying anything would happen, but unless they contribute $5, they won't know. I don't know. Would it only be for $5?
Cheap date.
Cheap date. $5 is probably like one private stream a month. Probably be like $20 a month if you want more than that. He doesn't know what to do. Ha.
I don't know what to think. I don't know. You're charging $5 for
What?
I don't know.
This escalated quickly. Only Fishies coming soon. Yeah, only Fishies fan. Yeah. Yeah, what, like $20 a month? And I'll send you a free sticker too.
Now she's giving out freebies.
No, they spend $20 and they get a sticker and more.
Just don't take any wooden nickels.
And just think, I didn't have a drop of alcohol. Not a drop, just water.
You drink too much of that's going to rust out your pipes.
Yeah, you were gonna rust out.
I was rusted out a long time ago. What are you talking about?
I gotta decide, do I really want to deal with that or not? I don't know. Life. Oh, look at that. A man that does laundry. Well, look out for the critter.
It's like,
Well, I do laundry too. Except the other man does laundry, you know.
step it up.
Ron, step it up, he said.
Oh, bite me.
He doesn't want to bite you. That's gross.
I win.
What'd you say? You said you'd win? I think you said he'd win if he bit you.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Drops. Homestead said, oh no, that's Bacon. I mean, says to Drops. She prefers my humor raw. Oh. Let the comments flow, huh?
That's right.
I still want to put that up so bad.
Well, put it up.
Oh, okay.
Not that.
I did mean the video.
What the hell's the matter with you?
I had to do it though, and you said put it up. I'm like, okay.
No, the video, you dimwit.
How can I share it and not have the? If I could share it without the music, I'd share it now, but I don't know how I can do that.
But you really can't hear all the music all that well, so I don't think they're going to say anything. But you never know.
Yeah, they would. They're picky. YouTube is very, very picky. Picky. Oh, how do you like my earrings?
They look fabulous.
I have to take them out though. They're too big for my work, I think. Possibly. They're very picky. That's why I can only be at this work for so much longer. I have panic attacks days in advance. And it's not their problem. It's me. It's just, whew, it's a lot. Anyway, one of the things is they try to have their employees only dress a certain way. And if I was that company, I would have that in place because otherwise, not to pick on Walmart, but there's certain places where they can dress more leisurely of how they want, I guess, and it can look a little sloppy. And so if you're going to have a business, you want people to look very professional, you have to have that. So I can understand that from that point of view. But I'm pretty sure earrings that go below the ear is not allowed at all. It could be like a stud, basically. I'm just wondering if we can go to the flea market tomorrow. May rain, may not rain. Oh, flea market. Anybody want to?
Well, you never know what's at the flea market. You can end up with
Nobody wanna
pretty
do
good stuff at a good price. You never know. Or you buy somebody else's junk.
That can happen.
Yeah.
You know what they say? One man's junk is another man's gold mine.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I'll have to show them later. I found there were some garage sales today, but I missed out or didn't go to it. I had other things I was doing. But on my way back home, what did they do at the end of a garage sale? Things they decide they don't want to have, they put at the end of the driveway for free. So I now have a watering can, that plastic can kind of thing, for watering my plants, which I didn't have before. That was totally free. I have a bigger planting pot for free. I also got 2 or 3 T-shirts that'll be good for him, and some other things for my sister, all for free. It's wonderful.
I wouldn't know. I haven't filled out an employee application in over 30 years.
Yeah, well, every place is different. Charge double of what you spent. We're still talking about cookies or what?
And Brian's still on the cookie thing. We've moved past the cookies there, Brian. We're on to something else.
Brian, do you want to dance? Ron, do you want to dance? Who wants to dance? Come on.
Here. I'll do the chair dancing, okay?
I'm that lazy. Why is there a dragonfly in my house?
Because you live near water, that's why.
It's like a little baby dragonfly.
There's a dragonfly. Don't worry, it's not going to bite you.
I've heard sometimes they bite.
Only if you piss it off.
Oh. And there's a critter downstairs too. I saw it yesterday. It has a long tail.
All right, well, get the gun out and shoot it.
I don't have such a thing.
Oh, okay.
Everybody seems to think that all of us over here have those things. We don't always have them. Although on that topic, remember I was talking, was that yesterday? No. Yeah, yesterday I think I was talking about it. Somewhat locally, it's not locally, but somewhat locally, there was a person. I didn't know if I should use those words on here because they are picky. Anyway,
somebody got banged.
He took out his mom, and then it was a crazy story. It's like he got rid of his mom, but then he went to a town, and then somehow, he let somebody know that what he did to his mom. It's like he had to tell somebody, like, guess what I did? Well, then the police got alerted, and then they saw his car, and then they tried to, follow him, and he saw, obviously, so then he went back home to where his mom is deceased, but then he gets out of the car, apparently with his gun, and then the law enforcement shot him dead. And that was the end of that. But anyway, it was, when you hear things, even if it's an hour or 2 hours or whatever away, it's pretty close to home, right? So within an hour or whatever. But anyway, within an hour, within 2 hours, it's like, it's closer than if you hear it like happen in Canada or in Texas or in Florida or somewhere else, right? It's like,
that kind of thing happens here too. Somebody goes off the rocker and goes bang bang, and
well, how could you do that to your own mom? I think this person was somewhat, I thought I heard like mid-40s. But anyway, it's just like, what is wrong with people?
Maybe he was mentally disturbed.
Very.
Yeah.
Did you know what we eat sometimes can change our psychological being? Be careful what you eat. Be careful what things you take in general. There's different chemicals. Even pharmaceutical things. You just got to be careful. But even food can change it. Like if you have processed foods of different kinds, it can alter how you feel. Because it can make you sad. It can make you anxious. It can make you all kinds of things. It's interesting. As long as as far as online store, I can create in 5 minutes. Been doing that for years. Well, maybe you can help me out then, Drops Homestead. If you have some pointers, would you be able to help me? Because I'm almost done, but I'm a little stumped in regards to making sure everything's active so they can actually pay for things and stuff. Do you know how to do that? Widow across the highway showed me a channel called 48. Pretty gruesome. One guy threw his wife in the freezer after putting 4 slugs in her back. Yeah, people are weird. Makes me scared to even leave the house. There's weird people out there. No, I've had clients. If it didn't work out, I fired them. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I mean, I know the place I'm currently working, They are very critical. So I had like my 90-day assessment, and I passed everything pretty good except for 2 areas. But even the employer there told me they're very, very strict, and it's a lot. It's not cut out for everybody. So the people where I'm working are great overall. It's just a lot.
He's been developing web since 1998.
Well, I think he can help me then.
Well, I think so, yeah.
Drops, would you be willing? I need help. I could have it launched a lot faster if I had somebody who knows something, because I'm a newbie. Watch the name calling, Ron. I know where you live. Are you name calling him?
I'm not name calling anybody. I don't know what he's talking about. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. You know where I live. Do I look scared?
Yeah, he's all not scared until you're at his door. Just kidding. I don't know what you do, actually.
All I was going to say is you're putting a gun on me, and I'm going to give you the what for.
Yeah, a lot of tough guy talk. That doesn't always end up good, so I wouldn't encourage it. Oh, it was like National Donut Day the other day, I guess.
National Donut Day. Really?
Okay, so Drops Homestead. I just put my, and you don't have to. I'm just kind of begging, please. Anyway, I put my email because we aren't connected anywhere else. If you would want to be in communication and help me out. If not, I understand.
Need to buy a domain name.
A domain name, yes. I know I have to buy a domain name, get hosting, and I can install WordPress in minutes. You can sign up for a merchant in minutes. See, those are the things I don't know. I mean, I know how to make stickers and merch. I know how to put pictures on there. I know how I could put, I mean, I'm bad with pricing. I just talked about cookies for about a half hour. I'm not good with figuring out pricing, but those are still things I can figure out. It's the process of.
Well, let Drops know the name that you're using for the website right now.
Oh, you mean like the. Which one was it? I keep seeing commercials, so now my brain's probably forgetting which one it is. Hold on, I gotta look. Because I keep seeing what do you call it? Commercials for Wix, but I don't think I have Wix. I have a different one. Let me get reminded. What one did I get? Oh, maybe it is. Is it Wix? It might be Wix, actually. I have it in my book here. Maybe it is Wix. For some reason, I was thinking it wasn't Wix, but there's another popular one. Must be the other one that I didn't do. Maybe it is Wix.
What's the name of the website that you're doing?
Log in. Hold on.
You should trademark that. That's my thinking.
Trademark it.
Yeah.
All right.
He says he's tried to send the email and got rejected.
What? Why would he get rejected? Well, let me check it. Cause maybe I'm sure it didn't go through. Sometimes.
He said it didn't go through. You can get this online business up and running and going.
Mm-hmm. Junk. Yeah, I don't see anything in there. Oh. No, it didn't get rejected. I found it. Wait, where'd it go? It was there. I just saw it.
Did it go into your spam file?
Why did it go away? That is so weird. I had to type it. Where did it go? Because I just saw it. This is really weird. Okay. I don't like you, email, if you're going to do this. Oh, here. No results. But it shows you in here.
That's why I hate doing things on my freaking phone.
2. Yeah, and I don't have it on.
You can come to work. Well, you got a phone. You can do it on your phone. I don't like doing it on my phone. It's not. My phone's not a computer.
Oh, wait. Maybe if I send them one. Because I can see it in here, but I don't see the email. I'm going to write back. Maybe that'll help. Because then I'll know that I know them, maybe. Hold on, drops. Okay. Oh, technology some days. The link didn't work from the live stream. I had to type it manually. No, I can't get through it either. Oh, I don't know. Why is it being silly? Come on, email. Did I change something in the settings that makes it mad at people now? Okay, now it's showing it. But then it disappeared. That's so weird. It shows it for a second and then disappeared. I don't know. Your phone has more power than my entire communications center did in Air Force. I don't understand why it's disappearing. Frustrating.
Oh, whoa! Joseph Grohl's in the house. How you doing?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, got it. Okay, maybe that'll work. Joseph is here. Oh, it's gonna get stinky now. You're eating a banana?
Yes, I'm eating my banana. Why?
Have fun.
I wanted to make a peanut butter and banana sandwich, but I'm out of peanut butter, so I'll just eat a banana. Joseph, no farting in the chat.
Uh-oh, I have to fart.
That sounded wet. Go check your pants, woman.
It is so funny. Joseph shows up, and I really did have to fart at that moment. Thank you, Joseph. I feel more relieved now.
Need a fart? Make sure you get Joseph Grohl in the
Whoa.
chat.
Oh, that does not smell good.
It's a good thing this ain't smell-o-vision while I'm eating my banana.
Oh, it's your banana, maybe. Whew.
And don't worry, the smell will follow you. You checking for brown spots?
I'm in the kitchen, dude.
Don't contaminate the kitchen.
Because he's low on potassium, like all those darn Canadians. Ron, you smelt it. You dealt it.
I didn't smell nothing.
I farted.
As
I
she was
don't
walking away, the smell will follow where it lingers. You not go into the pantry.
No?
No. Cheers.
She's getting a big shiny spoon out to use as a mirror.
Better be a very big spoon.
Why am I big?
No. If you want to use a spoon for a mirror, it's got to be awful big. Are you Jewish? Made some shorts today. Oh, that's good. What kind of shorts did you make?
Like shorts that you wear, video shorts.
You know,
I put out a short today. This is a hybrid, but they're good.
hybrid orange.
Cuties are
Yes.
not real.
Are they seedless?
They're seedless and they're peelable. It's man-made, kind of. Man messed with. Do you know oranges? Oranges aren't like original either. They're made between, I think it's grapefruit and something else.
It's called genetic engineering.
Mm-hmm. But like in nature, back before they messed with things, there was not oranges.
I sent an email with a link so you know it ain't no joke. There for Drops Homestead there, honey.
Sent email. Okay, so it's safe. I clicked the link. You didn't like send me some like virus or something.
I don't think you would do that.
I know. I just get, you know.
Fishy has a hard time of having that thing called trust in some people.
It's nothing against drops, of course.
No.
It's just with my past.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll help. Oh, okay. I see what you said. Yep. That must be his. Oh, that must be your website or something, right? Drops. Yeah, I have Wix. Now I know because I just logged in finally.
There you go.
I mean, if that's not a good one, I can always go to another platform, but that's where I was trying to do it. Oh, excuse me.
Right.
No, I'm a security expert as well. I wasn't wearing shorts today. It made at least 2 nurses smile. Oh my gosh. Oh, my client's website. I'm a consultant. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I just farted now.
Trying to copy me, are you?
Well, you didn't hear mine because I farted in my chair.
Mhm.
Oh, look, my kitty is on camera.
You're what?
My kitty.
Oh, it's like, what kitty? You don't have
A kitty cat.
Well, I see. For a second, it didn't load. I'm like, wait, there's nothing on here. But there is. Oh, I see. Yeah, wow. That's a pretty nice looking website there. I contract to my clients who have clients. I don't do retail, just B2B. And okay.
All right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna...
Look, if you don't keep up, what's the comments? The jokes don't play out the same.
I control several servers and websites.
Most of the clients.
I do have it from 2 million to over 1 million a year. Oh,
2 million to 100 million.
okay, cool.
Yeah, he's got things figured out for sure. I heard Ron fart. He opened his mouth.
Brian, do the letters FO mean anything to you? And on that note, I'm going for a smoke.
Because he's stressed out.
I'm stressed out. I'll be back, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Just looking around. Drops. You're being funny. FO or FAFO? Oh, so you probably talked about another stream, but do you have a garden this year, Drops? I know Brian has his in the van, like herb type. Oh, was it chives? Anyways, you have some things growing in your van. I put out a shorts video showing the strawberries that Ron says are undeveloped and look weird, but I think he forgets that in the store they're more normal looking because they select the nice looking berries. But in the wild, they're all shapes, all sizes. You'll still help me out? I would really appreciate that. I mean, we can work out things like you help me out. Would it help if I like check you out or something? I mean, we can barter things because yeah, I really can't at the moment. I can't really afford much towards to, but I would want to be able to do something to drops. What? Two drops. BTP. Where is that BTP something I'm unaware of? No disrespect. Just checking stuff. Of course, food forest around the house and several raised beds, an herb garden, and will build volcanoes and cool. Or that is cool. Yeah, I know you've been gardening a lot. I remember about that. So it's like, I'm sure you've got gardening stuff going. I remember this. You are gardening. So then you would know garden. Not always going to look store bought, right? Well, maybe they don't always throw it. But they reject. Like if an apple doesn't look nice, they reject it. There's some kind of website though. I've seen it. I think it's on YouTube since I'm on YouTube all the time watching videos. There we go. It's like freezing on me. Anyways, there's some connecting. Am I still here or is it gone? Well, I hope I'm still here. It says reconnecting. Business to business. BTB means business to business. That makes sense. I am still here though, right? That says reconnecting. Maybe I froze for a minute. I don't know. Did our internet do something? Must have. Yeah. But no, any help I can get, I have to say I appreciate because I've just had a lot of stress. I'm trying to do all the things, but I can't do all the things because I don't know all the things.
Just take your time. It'll fall into place.
I formed a business with a widow across the highway this year because she is an expert in flowers and we sell stuff from her garden to a floral shop. So basically we establishing contracts.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Plus I promised to take care of her if he died and he did. Oh, that was nice of you. You're looking out for her.
You're a good man, Drops.
Yeah. Stock trades. Just looking at his channel, he's got my stock trade of the day. That's something that could be interesting to get into if you get into the right kind of stock trades, because as we've experienced, sometimes there's fake ones out there.
Yeah.
People. I don't know. I don't know how people have the heart to basically and actually figuratively, literally, not figuratively, steal people's money. I couldn't live with myself if I did that.
They're low life little worms, scammers.
So I filed a couple of LLCs this year with her, and she is a business partner. Yeah, because you have a contract or something with her. Yep, that works out for her and you. Okay. If there's anybody here that isn't connected to Drops, you really should. Like I said before, if you just hover over the link, you can right click on it and then just go down. There's a little box that'll open up and just go down to the first. Well, you could do the first or the second, I suppose. The first one says link in new tab. The second one says open link in new window. That's something I learned how to do years ago, which is nice because then I can pull up the video so I don't forget about it and I have the link, but I don't have to necessarily leave the live stream because I just don't feel like leaving the live stream yet.
Mhm.
But if you are not connected with Drops yet, you might want to be. It's like window shopping. Look around, see what you think. You can click the subscribe or not. You could always click the subscribe and see if that's the theater you would like to attend. It's one of those things they talk about. And I understand that too. We want the numbers, right? We want the bigger numbers in regards to subscribers, but we want them to be people that actually want to watch our content. Otherwise, you have a theater full of seating, but nobody watching. You know, there's like nobody there. There's like 2 people there, and there's like 100 seats. I'd rather have more people watching than that are there than like the number of seats, because those are like dead. What do you call it? Dead
Seats.
No, dead subscribers. Like meaning,
Yeah.
there's a number, but they're not worth as much. Does that sound wrong? Because they're not actually there at the theater watching the movie. It's like a wasted seat. Somebody else could be sitting in that seat.
Right.
Eating popcorn, making a mess, having a good old time, you know?
Drops probably can show you how to learn how to trade using somebody else's money.
Like I said, you can sign up with a prop account at Trade, the Pool, and or Top Step and use somebody else's money if you want to learn to trade stocks. I think I've heard people do that actually. So you're actually like learning. It's not like, yeah. It's
just like I've heard some people buying real estate, but they have really no money to buy it, but they still manage to buy it somehow. I'd like to know how they're doing that.
Oh, that was something else I was looking into. Remember? That one, if that's what you're talking about, I don't know. But this one guy on YouTube, he's got a lot of people that follow him, and supposedly he's helped lots of people. From what I understand from him and others, the hardest is buying the first home.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's gonna, you're starting from scratch. Starting from scratch. That's one. Apparently, after that, though, each year you could really do another house, and it's easier to do because somehow you use the equity in the first house to buy the second house.
Okay, yeah, but it takes so many years to build up the extra equity in that first house in order to buy the next house.
Somehow, there's people doing it like every year. Some people extended it more, like a couple of years. I don't know. I don't understand that, but that is something I think that'd be kind of cool. Now, of course, to help with the cost, I think these people are also, they are living in the first house, right? And then they buy the second house. Then they move to the second house, I think. But then they put good renters in the first house. So you got to put renters so you're making money too. You can't just keep buying houses and not making money. I have been an entrepreneur for 30 years. At one point, I had 2 small dial-up companies with about 5K clients and made $1.25 per client. This was years ago. I drove my own semi. Oh, wow.
Oh, a former truck driver.
Sounds like a man of many trades. Not true. I bought this current house with cash and it's worth 3x in a year. not true. Oh, the equity? Is that what he means?
Yeah.
So he bought this current house and now it's worth 3 times as much this year. So see, it can build faster than you think. It depends when you buy it, I suppose. It depends.
Oh, I get well, you know, like you said, I live in Canada, so things work differently here than it does over there for real estate.
Well, right now where you're living, your houses are extremely expensive to start out with, too.
Yeah, we're talking about
Like
$500,000 to $1 million to $2 million for a house,
Oh,
you know.
oh, maybe this is not the spot time to talk, but I forgot all about this. You might want to check into that last house you rented. Did you do that lately?
Yeah, it's up for sale.
Yeah. Did you see that? So there is something you can go after then. Right? They weren't supposed to do that. Yeah, somebody had brought that to my attention and said to bring it up to you, and then I forgot. But I figured you might have noticed. Or maybe I did say it. I don't remember. My brain forgets. But yeah, if it's up for sale, they went against what they said. Because they said they were going to have their parents move in or something.
Yeah.
So they really did what we already knew they wanted to do. That's a big no-no. What is this? Bull crap. Everybody needs to join Fishy's live streams on Thursday evenings. Well, yeah. Yep, I became an OO when I bought my truck for $23K and hauled steel. I made 4 times what they were paying engineers, which I am. There you go.
Of course, I worked my way up to hauling that kind of stuff. Took a while, and then I started hauling concrete. Concrete beams and concrete walls and drywall, and I started getting into the heavy loads, strapping and everything else. So I started out in the van trailers, worked my way up. Now I work for a company. I'm in a flatbed division. So multi-axle trailers, which I said in the beginning, I don't want anything to do with multi-axle trailers. So what do? I go to a company when we have 4 and 5 axle trailers.
Hmm.
I'm just thankful that the 5 axle trailers have a steer tire in the front and a steer tire in the rear end of the trailer to go around the corners.
You know, I should probably go to bed soon. I do work tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's almost 11 o'clock for you.
Yeah, I think in my mind, I'm thinking I don't have to go to work. Wait, I do.
Yeah, you do. Well, let's see. We can take it to go a couple more minutes, 25 after.
Sure.
Because we've been going for 2 minutes and 24
2 minutes?
2 hours and 24 minutes. So
I was gonna say that's the longest 2 minutes I've ever had
so
on a live stream.
yeah, because she does got to get some sleep. She does got to work tomorrow. So
I don't want to.
I thought about buying my own truck when I first got into the truck driving, and then I kind of weighed the cost and kind of shied away from it. Yeah.
Oh, Bacon forgot something.
Oh,
I forgot I have a show to run, celebrating the life of a good friend, and now the official master wrench. Cheers. Oh, have a great weekend. Thanks for being here.
thanks for being here, Bacon. It was great seeing you, my friend.
Yeah, well, I was laid off on my last engineer job in Atlanta. I got tired of lame offers for engineering. I went in and filed for unemployment, and they offer truck driving training free. So I did it for 6 months. After driving for a company, I bought my own truck with cash. There you go.
Well, I basically got my truck driving training almost for free. I had to come up with $1,500,
I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
remember.
and because when I got laid off from my job, I was collecting unemployment, and I sent the letter into unemployment, and my unemployment actually paid for my truck driving school. But when my truck driving school was over, I have no more unemployment coming in. But I landed a job right after that.
Well, just know, Brian, because he said it has everything to do with the timing of your reading a comment, girly.
Mhm.
Well, there is going to be a delay. Just remember, when I speak it, when you see it, when you type it, there's a delay too. So, and sometimes we don't get to the comments right away. It's a combo.
And when I went into got into truck driving, I went directly right into over the road. So I was going into the state. So I was basically classified as an international driver, going back and forth between Canada and the U.S.
And Drop said, just telling you, I didn't care about a title after that. I go for the money. Yeah, titles don't matter as much.
He drops a lot. He drops a lot.
Yes, it's freaking midnight for you guys.
Yeah, for us, for Brian, yeah, it's midnight. For you, it's 11 o'clock.
I have to work at 10, so tomorrow morning.
All right, well, let's say goodnight so you can get to bed.
Well, let's see. Aren't we going a couple more minutes? I don't remember.
Well, we were. Well, this couple of minutes are up.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I got paid unemployment and the training and license. They paid for it. I made about $250,000 a year doing it. That's really cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see, this is what I'm trying to figure out. I want to figure out. I don't want to like just get money and I don't do nothing. I think there's too many people out there that sit on their butts and they do nothing. I don't want that.
Yeah.
But I'm also right now I'm at the other extreme where I feel like a robot, or they're trying to make me into a robot, telling me exactly when I can have my 15 or 20-minute break and expecting what a robot can do, and I'm not a robot. And if you look at it, you're not really making that much, really.
Yeah.
A lot of work for a little bit of money. I would rather do more money for, maybe not lesser work, but not so squeezed like that.
Yeah. I know the trucking rates have dropped to crap because when I started, it was 2000.
Yeah, the rates dropped. Yep, that happens.
2000 something. I was making anywhere between $75,000 to $80,000 a year being over the road driver. And then when I decided I did that for 5.5 years over the road. Granddaughter was born, so I had to come back and get a local job, and things dropped. So
Yeah, so see, Drop should know a thing or two because he does stocks and real estate and trading.
mhm. All right, people. Well, thank you all for tuning in to Fishy's channel, the Toy Man and Fishy Show, and thank you, Drops, for all the information that you provided us for business wise.
There's an exception, okay, Brian, but you worked for most of your life, and then what in the heck is wrong with getting money and not doing a damn thing if you pay into the system and then maybe the military service counts? LOL. You're different. You did a lot of work and stuff in your life, and now you finally are getting the benefits. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people like the person I used to live with, who she's young enough, she could be doing stuff. She chooses to sit in her recliner 24/7. If she could, she would, on her phone, doing absolutely nothing. And the government is paying her to do that.
Yeah.
She's not wounded. She didn't do anything to deserve it. She's just sitting there. I'm talking about that. I wasn't talking about you, Brian. You're different.
Yeah, most of my buddies right now are parking their trucks. Yeah, I don't blame them.
Check out the top step worth learning. Okay.
Yeah, the one thing I am thankful for over there, what has happened to the trucking industry, is the English proficiency. You have to read, write, and speak English. If you can't read, speak, or understand English, how are you supposed to read the road signs? That's a safety issue, and I agree with that. We used to have that here until the present government took over and took that out. And we have the same problem that you guys in the U.S. are having with people who are not speaking English or can't read the signs. We have that same problem here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely Lisa is still here. She got money because she was fat and lazy. Exactly. That is where I think it's wrong. It sounds nice in a way, but it's like, no, there's no self-worth. Just and she would make the truth stretch a little bit, like into the lying hood, because I know. Lied to get her furnace, fixed sooner. She lied to get her tooth pulled sooner. I don't want to do that. I
hate going through customs in Canada. They like to fine you big things. Fine you big time. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've gone through American customs with the trucks, and especially when I've got a trailer load of flooring. They asked me before I picked it up, and they said, "Did you supervise the loading?" I said, "Yes." "Who sealed the trailer?" I said, "I did." He says, "Well, you know where you got to go." I said, "Yes." The scanning machine, and it was funny when I crossed in Port Huron one day, and I got these round tubes that's got little samples in there, like little molding samples that are inside these round tubes next to a box. So I went through the scanner, and it must have been a new guy operating the scanner, because he thought it looked like a gun in there.
Oh, really?
So they pulled me over. He says, "So what's on this trailer?" I said, "Well, I got some round tubes, a square box. It's got some fittings and some molding in it, and I got, flooring in boxes on that truck." He says, "No, you don't. You got something else in there." I said, "No, all I got is square boxes with samples in it, round tubes with samples of molding inside, and flooring." He says, "No, it looks like you have guns in there." I'm like, "No." And I'm looking at the other customs agent, and the guy started laughing because I come over here with this load all the time. And they started laughing, and I'm like, kind of looking at this guy. I said, "Are you for real?" He said, "Well, yeah." "Well, you got to open up the back of the trailer." He says, "Well, it's sealed. If I break the seal, I can't deliver this load. So you're going to have to sign my paper, put a new seal on it, and away I go." So he said, "Nope, there's weapons in there. That's it. That's what it says in my scanner." And this guy was freaking serious. I'm like, "All right." I cut the seal off, opened up the doors. The guy's looking. His face just turned red. He just looked at me, and I said, "Does that look like a gun to you?"
All right, well, and I wanted to note that K Dog said 4 cats at
Uh,
6.87, 5.63, 8.22, and 11.8 pounds.
oh,
Or 11.38, I mean, pounds. So, very nice.
so anyways,
Lisa had a catastrophe. She said, you know, that lining gel pack on the bottom of chicken or meat? Well, I was making homemade chicken soup and accidentally left that thing on the chicken when I dumped it in the pot to simmer.
Yeah.
Oh no. What happens then? Pebbles everywhere. I guess you can't eat it, huh? Oh no. There's no way of saving that, is there? I don't know what's in that. You probably can't eat it, can you?
get back to my story.
I'm asking you a question first. Can you eat it?
Eat what?
You weren't even listening, were you?
No, because you interrupted my story.
Whatever. All right, have fun.
What? What's the problem? Oh, never mind. Anyways.
Oh, go ahead. It's just like, come on. I mean, I was trying to keep up. I didn't want to interrupt you. I mean, there's things going on in chat, so it's like I need to point that out so they don't feel neglected. Keep going. I just thought you would have listened when I was speaking. Had one too many, didn't you? Keep going your story.
No. Anyways, the guy, I looked at the guy and said, "Does that look like a gun to you?" And all the other guards were just standing there laughing at him. And I started laughing. The guy looked at me. "Do you think this is funny?" I said, "I don't know, but they thought it was funny." I said, "I come over here all the time with this load. They all know me." I said, "You got," and I said, "Obviously, you didn't read the X-ray machine right." So I said, "Now I'm going to seal the back doors. You're going to need to sign my paper with the new seal number on there, your badge number, and your name, so my load doesn't get rejected when they get to the other end." He says he wasn't going to do that, and I guess the other officer said to him, "Yeah, you have to do that." The trailer has to be resealed. So we got it all done. And then after that, when I come across again with this load, who is at the customs? When I went through and handed him my paperwork, I looked at the guy and I went, "Oh no." The guy looked at me. "I remember you." I said, "Yeah, I know you too." I said, "What do you got?" I says, "I got flooring." "Do you think I got guns on the truck?" That's what I said. He stabbed. He said, "Go to the X-ray machine." He was not happy. And he gave me a hard time every time I came across, because he was in that booth. It's just like they must have pulled him off the X-ray machine because he effed up big time. So I don't know where he is now. That was funny. All right, but she's got to go to bed.
Yes, you had to tell your big story. You happy now? Okay. Got this ready.
Friend of mine still hauls hot gas into, what's WV? It's not Wisconsin.
No, it's WI.
Yeah. Oh, West Virginia. Am I right?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Drops. That sounds good.
Yep. West Virginia. There we go. Okay.
Yippers.
All right. Well, I think it's time for Fishy to go to bed. It's getting dark.
Yes, I'm pissed off too. So, time for bed. All right. You all have a good night.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll catch you all later. Thanks for being here.
And thanks again, Drops. I look forward to figuring things out with you. It's nice, Lisa, that you came back. Sorry that your
Yeah.
soup got ruined. And Brian, sorry your cat helped you make your hip break again.
Stop kicking the cat.
And K-Dog, congrats on the fishing. That's awesome.